In the different parts of the country, and we shall be having the views of people from other parts of the country in the course of this bulletin. Now, Deputy President-designate Professor Kithure Kindiki has been blocked from assuming office following the ouster of Rigathi Gachagua from the same office. Justice Richard Mwongo, sitting at the Hight Court in Kerugoya, has further directed that the petition by David Munyi Mathenge and Peter Gichobi kamotho be forwarded to the Chief Justice to form a bench of an uneven number of judges to determine the matter. This in a day of court battles with Gachagua seeking to save his tenure. NTV's senior reporter Ibrahim Karanja reports.
Right from the onset, ousted Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua had placed his hopes in the courts, noting that he was not going to get justice before the two houses of parliament. And hours after the Senate ratified the decision by the National Assembly to send him packing by way of impeachment, Gachagua's lawyers and allies were in various courts in the country, hoping to save him from the ouster. In a petition filed through his lawyers at the High Court in Milimani, Justice Chacha Mwita granted, among other prayers, an order that, due to the issues raised in the petition and application, and the urgency demonstrated, a conservatory order is hereby issued staying implementation of the resolution by the Senate upholding the impeachment charges against the petitioner, the Deputy President of Kenya, including appointment of his replacement until 24th October 2024, when the matter will be mentioned before the bench to be appointed by the Chief Justice for appropriate orders and actions.
The resolution is suspended, right? The resolution impeaching the Deputy President is suspended, is stayed, which means it's of no effect. You get my point? This is what the court has said. Now, and I'm saying that thereafter, right, these other processes are affected by it, right? Remember the appointment, and I still maintain, the appointment itself is a process. It's a process. And this, so we have got the orders, which came in at 1358, right? Before the swearing in. So you see, the swearing in has not taken place. So this order has stayed whatever process which was going to lead to the appointment.
But it is orders given by Justice Richard Mwongo in Kerugoya that have definitively stopped Deputy President-designate Professor Kithure's inauguration, initially set for tomorrow, Saturday the 19th of October. In the case filed by David Munyi Mathenge and Peter Gichobi kamotho, Justice Mwongo has directed that, among other things, that in light of the nature of the matters raised herein, as noted in Order 3 herein, conservatory orders are hereby issued against implementation of the resolution of the Senate in terms of Prayer C of the Notice of Motion, preventing any person, including the second interested party appointed by the President and approved by the National Assembly, from assuming the office of the Deputy President. That second interested party is Professor Kithure Kindiki. Gachagua's lawyer Victor Swanya says that in light of these orders, he remains Deputy President.
The courts have said this process has been stayed. So it means that the Deputy President, Honorable Rigathi Gachagua, he is the Deputy President. So it's up to the government to ensure that these orders are followed, and if they are taken away, his security must be restored. They still have responsibility for his security as the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya.
3 other petitions had been separately filed challenging Gachagua's ouster at the High Court in Milimani in Nairobi. They include petitions by Eddie Waigoro and Victor Ngatia versus the Senate and the National Assembly and 10 others, Andrew Njoroge and Mwirore Waweru and 1 other versus the Speaker of the National Assembly and the Speaker of the Senate, and Emmanuel Elijah Otieno versus the National Assembly. Ibrahim Karanja, NTV.